Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay, now remember we are still at the basic level of Abhidhamma. So I don't give lots of numbers. If you look at the comprehensive manual of Abhidhamma, you will notice that with the Paṭṭhāna, there are like how many tables with all the numbers. But sometimes I was thinking that why should we learn all these numbers, Even like let's say if go for intermediate, I have to teach the numbers are also suffering for me. I was thinking that maybe I don't teach intermediate. Basic level is enough for everybody. All right. Because I prefer Pali or Vipassana rather than deep Abhidhamma. Okay, now the first thing that we learn when you learn the Paṭṭhāna is you must learn the chanting. Okay, because when you learn chanting, the more you chant, you start to remember the 24 factors, and also you start to remember the Pali and English, and then you can contemplate the Dhamma. All right, so we will start with chanting. So for those who are not familiar with chanting, you can follow me. I'll recite slowly. Hetu pacheyo, aramana pacheyo, adipati pacheyo, anantara pacheyo, samantara pacheyo, sahajata pacheyo, anyamaya pacheyo, nisaya pacheyo, upanisaya pacheyo, purijata pacheyo, pachajata pacheyo, asewana pacheyo, kama pacheyo, vipaka pacheyo, ahara pacheyo, indriya pacheyo, jhana pacheyo, magga pacheyo, sampayuta pacheyo, vipayuta pacheyo, ati pacheyo, nati pacheyo, vikata pacheyo, avikata pacheyo, D. We can put the D for ending. I will recite second time with little bit faster. Hetu pacheyo, aramana pacheyo, adipati pacheyo, anantara pacheyo, samantara pacheyo, sahajata pacheyo, anyamaya pacheyo, nisaya pacheyo, upanisaya pacheyo, purejata pacheyo, pachajata pacheyo, asewana pacheyo, kama pacheyo, vipaka pacheyo, ahara pacheyo, indriya pacheyo, jhana pacheyo, magga pacheyo, sampayuta pacheyo, vipayuta pacheyo, ati pacheyo, nati pacheyo, vikata pacheyo, avikata pacheyo, di. Okay, I will invite one student to recite. Subang, are you here?
Yes, Sayaji.
Okay, are you familiar with this chanting?
No. Never mind, I'll
No.
try.
Okay, you try.
Het Ola. Het
Yes.
Pachayo, Aramana Pachayo, Adipati Pachayo, Anantara Pachayo, Samanantara Pachayo, Sahajata Pachayo, Anyamana Pachayo, Nisaya Pachayo, Upanisaya Pachayo, Purijata Pachayo, Pachajata Pachayo, Asevana Pachayo, Kama Pachayo, Vipaka Pachayo, Ahara Pachayo, Indriya Pachayo, Jhana Pachayo, Magga Pachayo, Sampayuta Pachayo, Vipayuta Pachayo, Atti Pachayo, Nyati Pachayo, Vigata Pachayo, Avigata Pachayo Hoti.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we will recite the Pali and English together. Maybe somebody. Veera, you can recite Pali and English. Pali and English.
Oh, okay. Evening, Saji. Hetu pacayo, root condition like that, is it? Aramana pacayo, object condition. Adipati pacayo, predominance condition. Anantara pacayo, proximity condition immediately following. Samantara pacayo, contiguity condition. Sahajata pacayo, connaissance bond together condition. Anyamanya pacayo, mutuality condition. Nasaya pacayo, support condition. Upanisaya pacayo, decisive support condition. Purejata pacayo, pre-nascence born earlier condition. Pachajata pacayo, post-nascence born later condition. Asawana pacayo, repetition condition. Kama pacayo, karma condition. Vipaka pacayo, result condition. Ahara pacayo, nutriment condition. Indriya pacayo, faculty condition. Jhana pacayo, jhana condition. Magga pacayo, half condition. Sampayuta pacayo, association condition. Vipayuta pacayo, dissociation condition. Ati pacayo, present condition. Nati pacayo, absent condition. Vigata pacayo, disappearance condition. Avigata pacayo, non-disappearance condition.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Okay, now. Okay. Next person, Brother Ko, you can read this one, the text.
Also relations. Everything has a condition or cause and effect relationship. The Buddha explains conditional relation Paṭṭhāna in everything in the whole universe. Depending on each other, phenomena can arise, but beings cannot see such nature. They think shallowly, see only concepts. This is my father, this is my son, this property is mine. If we know Paṭṭhāna, we know everything depends on other things to exist. That is why phenomena are called sankata. They cannot escape from the law of condition. Dependent origination only explains the cause effect in living beings, whereas Paṭṭhāna explains the cause and effect in the universe. Thus, Paṭṭhāna coverage is wider. Paṭṭhāna means a condition which is the source of phenomena. In the Paṭṭhāna treatise, there are three main points. Paccaya, conditioning state, cause. 2. Paccaya upana, conditional state, a conditioned state, effect. 3. Paccaya Shakti, conditioning force, power of the cause or the method of linking.
Okay, thank you. All right. So the main thing is causal relations. So we already see in the dependent origination, but the thing is different is dependent origination is talking about beings only, but Paṭṭhāna is everything in the whole universe, material, immaterial, animate, inanimate, like tree, bird, sky, and so on, right? So here is just say everything is we call it sankata. That's a Pali word. That's why we translate pachaya is conditioning. Pachayupana is a condition state. So independent of generation, you have pachaya. You also have this one. You have cause and effect here, but you don't have number three. All right. In Paṭṭhāna, we have 1, 2, and 3. So there's a conditioning force, which is the 24, the one we chant just now, the Pali 24 Paṭṭhāna. So this is called conditioning force, power of the cause, or simply we call it method of linking. Means how is the number one, the cause linked with the effect. All right. The first and second, how do they link? This is explained by number 3. All right. Main thing is now, the main thing is we must know that beside the dependent origination, Paṭṭhāna is also cause and effect, and its actually coverage is bigger. So actually it's quite interesting to learn also. Yeah. Of course. Here is just a basic. I want to go deeper. If go deeper, I think it's very difficult because Paṭṭhāna is in the Abhidhamma is very big volume. If in Myanmar they have the Paṭṭhāna chanting, they chant day and night. It takes 7 days and 7 nights to finish the chanting of Paṭṭhāna because it's very profound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 books. And it's very big book. I see how many pages. I think they say if plus together should be more than thousands. See, 464 already. So each book is first book is 1464, and then second book is how much? How many pages? 493. So if all the books about 400 plus, maybe around 2000, more than that. Okay. So Paṭṭhāna is a very big book, that's why the Buddha expounded the Paṭṭhāna, especially the Abhidhamma and Paṭṭhāna in the heavenly world. But what we learn is just a very small thing only. Even the small thing is considered quite profound. Okay, now next student will read this one. Ashin Chanda, you can read this one. Hetu, yeah. Yes.
Hetu is the condition that fortifies its condition state. Hetu is the cause root. It's Lopha. It is Lopha, Dota, Moha, Aloka, Adota, Amoha, and Amoha. These are 6 cetasikas. Hetu is just a root of a tree that gives stability to a tree. Due to greed, hatred, and delusion, one will kill, steal, etc. Due to non-greed, non-hatred, and non-delusion, one will give donation, radiate metta, and understand Abhidhamma. Hetu is related to the associate mental states, citta and cittasika, and produced matter, citta, cittasa rupa, kamasa rupa.
Okay, thank you. All right. So the first condition, so this Hetu Pachaya is under the Pachaya Sati. So we will see how the linking between the condition. The condition is this one, number 1. Okay. Condition states is talking about the number 2 here. So Hetu Pachaya is actually number 3. All right. So if you see the Pali, you just need to know this is number 3. Number 2 is this one, condition states is the effect. Pachaya is the condition. All right. So this means that in this first sentence, it already explained the number 1, number 2, and number 3. Now, Hetu is, we call it, actually Hetu, direct, actually, the meaning is root, like the Hetu of the tree. Okay. But actually, another meaning is just cause. So here we are talking about Lobha, Dosa, Moha. I hope you're all familiar with the Pali. Greed, hatred, delusion, and then non-greed, non-hatred, non-delusion, alobha, dosa, and moha. So we call it, in English, we call it 3 evil roots. And this is the 3 good roots. Okay, you can write down yourself. 3 evil roots and 3 good roots. So in fact, there are actually 6 cetasikas. We already learned the cetasika. Okay, so due to any of these, let's say due to the evil roots, greed, hatred, delusion, we will do the bad things. Killing, stealing means that breaking the 5 precepts. Okay, or due to the good roots, okay, non-greed, non-hatred, non-delusion, which is the alobha, or dosa, moha, we will give donation, means is due to the non-greed. We radiate metta due to the non-hatred. And when you understand Abhidhamma because of this non-delusion is same with our wisdom faculty. All right. So when Hetu comes, so let's say when Lobha Cetasika come, so it will arise, of course, Chitta will arise with Cetasika. We already learned about that. So when the Lobha comes, so the Chitta comes. So in Lobha, it will be the Lobha Mula Chitta and other cetasikas, okay? Because not all with one cetasika come, or they will come in a group. Minerally, the universal will be there also. And when you have great heterodelusion, beside our mental state here, we also have corresponding the produced matter. So we either Chitta Lupa. Now this Chitta Lupa, actually in the Chitta, you already learned we have 4 causes, remember? Kama, Chitta, Udu, Ahara. Okay, so here refer to Chitta and Kama, which is the 2 cause for the Rupa. Kama, Chitta, Udu, Ahara. Okay, so you have to refer back to the Rupa chapter. Okay, so this is a very simple explanation, but I think it should be enough for the basic level. So any question about this? If not, I continue. Any question about this?
Sayanji, yes, this is Shinli.
Yes.
You
Yes.
mentioned that at the beginning when you say that Hetu Pachaya is Pachaya Sati, right?
Yes.
But second sentence, Hetu is the cause or root. How do you correspond this to number 3?
Number 3.
Ah.
Okay. All right. So let's look at the I have sent you another document, you all remember? So this is the okay. So I was thinking that since we have time, because for this we cannot rush, so we can also look at this text. This text actually is very lovely to chant. So I already sent the recording to you all. In the YouTube, if you chant, it take you about 1 hour or 40 minutes. So this is a Pachaya Nidesa, the one we chant just now. Nidesa is a kind of like summary. So what we chant is exactly like this one. So you notice that in some of the diagram of the book or some of the monastery, you will see the 24. So this is a diagram for Paṭṭhāna. Okay. Okay, now this is the condition about this. Hetu pachayoti, hetu sampayutta kanam dhammanam, tam samuttanam cha lupanam, hetu pachayena pachayo. So it's quite nice. Hetu sampayutta kanam dhammanam, tam samuttanancha lupanam, hetu pachayena pachayo. All right. So you can see the 6 roots hetu related to the states associated with roots and the metals produced thereby by the root condition. Okay. So the 6th root is the cause. Okay. States associated with the roots and metal produced is the effect. And then this is the pachaya sati by the root condition. Hetu pachaya. Okay. So if you want, you can print out like this. So that's how it explains about the 3 of them. One is cause, one is the effect, and by is the pachaya sati, by the linking method or by the force here. Shini, can you follow? Do I answer your question?
So we just have to follow what is written here.
Yeah. You just have to follow the way it explained in English, because the way it explained in English actually is corresponding to this Pali here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So it's like talking about in brief, 6th root is the cause. States produce is and the matter is the effect, and then the root condition is the pachaya sati. All right. And that's how. If you notice that all the texts are written. Okay, maybe later we go for Aramana Pachayo is easier for you because it's something that we can understand better. Okay, so wait for a while. Let's go for yes, Brother Ko, you want to ask something?
So Saiji, maybe from what I understand, the conditioning force is just a generic name, but the hetu is because there are 24 types of conditioning. So how do you differentiate? So hetu pachayo is one of the 24 conditioning states.
Yeah,
and
right.
that conditioning state is called roots conditioning state. So
Yes.
this is how they describe so that we can understand.
Yes. Okay. So what we do is we go to Aramana. So when you go to Aramana, you might be understand better because Aramana is easier to understand because it's something that we can apply, because this is something in the mental we cannot see. But aramana is talking about sense object, and then when we see something, when we hear something, so easy. All right. Okay, Chai-Hun, you will read the next one, the number 2.
Aramana Pachaya is a condition that is an object of the conditioned state. It is compared to a staff or a line of rope that helps someone to stand up. The sense objects are the condition for the sense consciousness to arise. In general, the mind can take all objects such as chitta, cetasika, rupa, dipana, and panyati.
Okay. Now, aramana, the word aramana is literally means object, all right? So, which is compared to a staff or line or rope. Okay, it's like why is used this simile. For the mind to arise, it must depend on the object. Okay, so you can see the sense object. Sense object means visible sight with a sound, smell, taste, and touch are the condition for sense consciousness. So you can write down, okay, visible object for the eye consciousness, sound for the ear consciousness, and then the smell for the nose consciousness. All right, I think you all should be able to write down by yourself. Okay, that is for normal thing. But in general, the mind, we are talking about the mind. Mind here is actually very general because mind can be, it also depends with which type of mind. All right. But here with the main thing is stress is all object, even the nibbana, right? Chitta, sika. This means that your mind can contemplate other mind. So chitta, sika. Your mind can take the rupa, material object. The mind also can take nibbana during the enlightenment. Mind then can take panyati. Panyati means concept. So when you're thinking about such and such a person, so you are actually grasp on the concept. Okay, so what we do is we are going to look at this chanting, which is actually do people in Myanmar they do chant it actually. Some during the ceremony they invite certain monks or nuns, they memorize everything by heart. They chant this non-stop for 1 hour or 40 minutes. Actually, it's quite possible to memorize by heart because there's a lot of repetition. Okay, so we will read maybe somebody want to read the Pali. Okay, who is familiar with the Pali? Okay, Sister Wong, you want to read the Pali and English? Pali, English. Pali, English. Read number 1 first.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
try. Let's see. Thank you. Aramana Pachayoti. Object condition. Rupa yatanang chakku vinyana dhatuya tam sampayuttakanancha dhamanang aramana pachayena pachayo. Visible object is related to eye consciousness element and its associated states by object condition.
Okay, number 2.
Sadayatanang sutta vinyana dhatuya tam sampayuttakanancha dhamanang aramana pachayena pachayo. Sound is related to ear consciousness element and its associated states by object condition. Number 3, Ganda yatanang gana vinyana dhatuya tam sampayuttakanancha dhamanang aramana pachayena pachayo. Smell is related to nose consciousness element and is associated states by object condition. 4,
Okay, I think thank you. So it's enough.
yeah.
So like this,
So-
I think is example is very clear here, right, Sister Wong? It's very clear to see how the Pali is written here, right? Shinlin, is it clear by this example?
Not for me now. I need to slowly understand.
Okay, so anyway, just talking about object is visible object, sound, smell, taste, tangible object related to corresponding sense consciousness, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body consciousness by the object condition, right? But of course, when eye consciousness arise, it will also have other related states. This means that eye consciousness will arise with other cetasika. This one actually is not my lecture note, but I put is in the for those who access by classroom. So you can see in the classroom, I put this link so you all can download if you want. Okay.
Saya Ji,
Yes.
okay, this passage, visible object is related to eye consciousness. That's clear. And its associated states by object condition. What is meant by object condition?
Means that now we are talking about 24 conditions. So
Okay.
there are 24 conditions. So which condition is visible object and eye consciousness? So means in between, how do they link? So they are linking by object condition means visible object is the object for the eye consciousness.
Paccaya
Okay.
sati is the conditioning force.
Yes, it's an object condition.
So can I say that paccaya, the cause will produce an effect through the paccaya sati?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Sayaji, okay, asking following Sister Mingxi.
Yeah.
Already, no visible object is the cause. And because of this cause, eye consciousness arise, right? And the associated
Yes.
state.
Yes. Okay.
Isn't this natural? What's this condition?
Object condition. Object. Visible object is the object. That's all. All right.
Classifying
sound?
it under the object condition.
Yes. You have 24 conditions, so you must classify in Paṭṭhāna which condition.
Okay.
So visible object means that you see something or you hear something, you smell something. So it comes as a object. So this is a paccaya sati. It's the power, or sometimes you use the word the what conditioning power. Right? It's like how wait, so wait, I think for those who maybe we do an illustration here, okay? Let's say these two. Remember in in independent origination, we had A, okay? And then you have B, all right? That's all. Dependent origination talk about when A arise, B arise. When A does not arise, B does not arise. But now we are talking about this. What is the we call it power, or what is the sati here? Sati means it's a method of linking, so we call it force. Or we call it what is the linking between A and B. We have 24 conditions, so there must be something between A and B. How do you describe their relationship? Or you can use it. A and B, what are their relationship? Okay? So you call method of linking, or A and B, how do they link? So this is the paccaya sati. Can follow?
Yeah.
So
okay.
here, okay, so you have the visible, means that, okay, let's say you see a blue, you see a like what black dog, okay, it's a visible object. So this is to the eye consciousness. So black dog is a object here. Okay, so what is the force? So it's the object condition. So the black dog appear as an object for the eye consciousness through the object condition. So this is the force here. Can you follow?
Okay, at the moment, yes.
But don't be so confused. It's very simple. Okay, you have A and B. So what is something in between? Okay, so or we use the word linking. Okay, you can use the word linking. A and B, how do they link? Object. Okay, now object is very obvious. So let's say we use the word visible sight. Visible sight of dog and the eye consciousness. How do they link? So visible sight of a black dog appear as a condition. What kind of condition? It's an object condition for the eye consciousness. That's the meaning here. And okay, let's say for the root just now, hetu. Okay, you have the grid, loba, okay? And then this is the hetu condition. And then what happen when you have grid? Maybe the what you call it, the loba mula, okay, the greedy mind will appear. But this grid actually refer to cetasika, okay? It's one of the mental factor only. Okay. So this is another condition. So everything you just think about A and B. What is their relationship between A and B? So it's easy. Yeah, okay. Yes, Brother Cole, he said as a bridge. So we use a simple thing as a bridge or as a link. I prefer the word. That's why I call it the method of linking. All right. Okay. Now we look at this text. This text actually, if you all want to print, up to you. If you don't want, it's okay, no problem. So we can see the how it say. The smell is related to tongue caution. Okay. Let's say we okay, just now we stop at number 3, right? Okay. Now, okay. So somebody will read 4, 5, 6. All right. Okay, for those who learn Bali. Okay, Brother King can try. Number 4, 5, 6, Brother King.
Okay. Rasaya tanam jiwa
Vijnana.
Vijnana datuya tam sampayuta kancana kananca damanam aramana pacayayena pacayo. Taste is related to tongue consciousness element and is associated states by object condition. Kota baya tanam kaya vijnana datuya tam sampayuta kananca namanang aramana pacayena pacayo. Tangible objects is related to body consciousness element and is associated states by object condition. Rupa yatanam, sada yatanam, ganda yatanam, rasa yatanam, hota bayatanam, mano datuya, tam sampayuta kananca damanana aramana pacayena pacayo. Visual objects, sound, smell, taste, and tangible objects are related to mind element and is associated states by object condition.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's all right. This mind element refer to this is the 3 chitta before and after 3 vijnana. Means panchadara, 5 do everything, and then 2 receiving. Okay. So it's okay. We are not learning all this yet. So we just try to get understand of this basic dhamma. Can I say that 24 Paṭṭhāna are classification of courses? Yes, of course. We are classify all the courses into 12. Okay. All right. So I think it's clearer now. I hope it's clearer now. So you think about A and B, how do they link? What is the force, or as a brother call say, as a bridge between A and B? So when sense object means that the sight, sound, smell, like just now, okay? Sight, smell, taste, and then the what? Touch and so on. They are conditioning for the eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, okay, and also mind, sometimes to do with mind also. So through the aramana pachaya, condition of object condition here. So aramana is object condition. So between all the courses here are 24. So you have to pick out which one. So hetu is not hetu, here is aramana. Okay, I think this is adipati also quite easy actually, not so difficult. Okay, next person. I'll just call the one in the list. Okay, Sister Chin Si Yin. Yeah.
Okay. Adipati Pachaya is a condition that predominates over its conditioned state, just like a king. There are 4 types of Adipati: Chanda, desire; Virya, effort; Chitta, consciousness; Vimamsa, investigation of state. Due to the desire to learn Abhidhamma, we spend time listening to Abhidhamma due to the effort to gain various types of insight knowledge. We gain progress in Vipassana. By applying investigation on Dhamma, we get to know more on Paramattha Dhamma, ultimate truth. Chitta is predominant because when Chitta arises, Chittasikas can arise. The Aramana Dipati is very similar with the previous condition, Aramana condition. But here we are taking the object seriously.
Okay, thank you. All right. So the third one, okay, now the third one is between the condition and conditional states. How do they link? So we call it here is predominance, means it's like, sometimes we call it adipati, is like we take something seriously, all right? For example, we had 4 here, chanda. So if our chanda is very strong, so if your chanda is desire here, if you want to learn Dhamma or practice meditation, if your desire is very strong, then the effect will be you will spend more time to learn Dhamma, to learn Abhidhamma, right? So you can see Chanda is the cause, and then the result will be we will spend the time to do what we want. And then also effort. Same also, if you have strong effort in what you want to do, then you will spend more time, you will practice more because you also put more effort. So if you want to gain various insight knowledge, and if you have strong effort, of course, you will gain progress. And then the third one is chitta. Okay, now chitta means, normally chitta is predominant, of course, because when chitta arises, cetasika arise. If without chitta, cetasika will never arise. So chitta in a way is called predominant here. Vimamsa is actually, here is same like panya, knowledge. Okay. So this is a second factors of enlightenment, all right? So once you have this Vimamsa, you start to investigate the Dhamma, then you can get to know Paramattha Dhamma, then you have more knowledge here. So this is just explain, this is actually easy. You just think about your chanda, viriya, chitta, vimamsa, your desire, effort, consciousness, and then the vimamsa is same like panya, knowledge, all right, or wisdom. So think about your desire, effort, and wisdom in your life. If you have this, you can successfully done anything worldly or spiritually. Another type of condition is combined two. Aramana is object and adipati. So it's two. Aramana dipati. So it's an object and predominant together. It's actually same with aramana. Okay, same like object condition, but here we are taking it seriously. So adipati, another meaning you can say it like seriously, all right? So, or you can take it like a king. So adipati, another meaning is king. Pati is something like Gahapati, for those who learn Pali. Gahapati is householder, like owner of the house. So Adi is strong. So strong owner means maybe here refer to the king here. So Adipati means king, refer to just like a king here. Okay, so here is, okay, now this is just a story, but it's good to put story, but because sometimes when we learn Dhamma, especially all this Abhidhamma is very dry, so we put a story, so you look at the story, it's make things easier understand. Okay, the next student will read the story. Doris, you can read the story.
Okay, thank you. Story. Once Prince Mahajanaka set out on a perilous sea voyage to reclaim his father's kingdom. During the journey, a terrible storm arose and wrecked the ship. As the vessel sank, all the other passengers panicked and drowned. But Mahajanaka remained calm and determined. He thought to himself, I will not give up. Through my unwavering effort and resolve, I will reach the shore. For 7 days and nights, Mahajanaka swam tirelessly in the vast ocean. His extraordinary willpower and perseverance became the predominant force that influenced all his action. This powerful volition acted as the Adipati Pachaya, predominance condition, giving him superhuman strength and endurance. He fulfilled his perfection of all effort in this story. This tale illustrates how Adipati Pachaya, or predominance condition, can manifest through the power of human will and determination, leading to extraordinary outcomes.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
So this story is showing the Adipati Pachaya. And here he fulfilled his effort, all right? Viriya Parami. So Adipati is very interesting and it's actually really apply in your life. So if you have strong desire, you will start to do something. So I have strong desire to learn Dharma. That's why I come to Myanmar. Because if not, I will stay in Malaysia, Buddhist center. I think I can stay there, of course, free food, everything is free. But it's very boring. Nobody teach me Dharma. So that's why I come to Myanmar because I want to learn more Dharma. Because when I was in Malaysia, I was uh stay in Buddhist center and also meditation center. I was a translator for my Burmese teacher. He can speak English, so I help him to translate to Chinese. Then in between, as a translator, I need to learn the Dhamma, so I don't want to translate wrongly. So that's why I feel that I need to upgrade my Dhamma knowledge. So I have the desire to learn, and then that's why I came to Myanmar to learn. So that's my chanda. All right. Now in meditation, you need to have this vimamsa states. This means that you need to have knowledge, apply the knowledge to investigate the Dhamma. This will help you to have progress in meditation. So if you just sit down and just experience the calmness and peacefulness, you don't go and investigate how the nature, your nama rupa, what is the cause and effect, what is anicca dukkha anatta, then if you don't have this, your progress in vipassana will be slower, all right? So we need to have this one. Chitta here normally refer to this chitta cetasika. But also sometimes we can use the chitta, for example, when your mind is very strong, you can do what you want. So if your mind is weak, you might not be able to succeed in what you want. Okay, I think this is not so difficult to understand. So any question for this? We look at the Pali. If you have no question, so we look at the Pali here. So actually this chanting is very nice to chant, no? Last time I also tried to memorize. Yeah, it takes time to memorize. This is actually very nice. Okay. Adipati Pachayoti. I already sent the YouTube recording to you all. You all see in the Google Classroom. You all can click there, Chan by Saido Dr. Nandamala. Okay. You can follow the recording there. Adipati Pachayoti. Chanda Adipati. Chanda Sampayutta Kanam Damanam. Tam samutanan cha lupanam adipati pachayena pachayo. Viriya Viriyadipati Viriya sampayukta kanam damanam tam samutanan cha lupanam adipati pachayena pachayo. Chitta Chitta Samu Chitta Sampayutta Kanam Damanam Tam Samutananam Cha Rupanam Adipati Pachayena Pachayo Vimansa Adipati Vimansa Sampayutta Kanam Damanam Tam Samutanam Cha Rupanam Adipati Pachayena Pachayo Yam yam dhammam garum katawa ye dhamma upajanti chitta sikha dhamma ye te dhamma te sam dhammanam adipati pachayena pachayo. Actually, it's very nice to chant. So you can see a lot of relative pronoun for those who learn Pali. Yam refer to grasping to any dhamma. Garu is like the Pali garu, like teacher, but here means pay attention, making it outstanding dhamma. Ye. So any dhamma that arise, chitta sika, te dhamma, those dhamma, okay, the former dhamma, tesam dhamma noun to the later dhamma, adipati pachayena pachayo. All right. Now here is, we already on the earlier, this is talking about chanda, viriya, chitta, vimansa. It's related to the its associate states, because chanda is a cetasika. So when chanda arise, other cetasika and chitta will arise, and then they will be matter produced, because we are talking about nama rupa, right? So when chanda arise, then they will be, is part of the nama, so the rupa also will arise. Okay, nama rupa, and then vriya, chitta, and vimansa. So here, investigating wisdom, a nice translation. So this is also adipati. Anything, if you grasp on anything, Dhamma here means things or phenomena or anything can be under the Dhamma. Dhamma is a bit, not just the Dhamma teaching, but it can be just anything, any phenomena, any object or whatever. So if you think it's interesting, if you think it's outstanding, so it also can have the adipati condition. All right. So that's why we have this one, the text here. So anything you take seriously, all right? Besides chanda, viriya, chitta, vimansa. So if you take an object seriously, so it will be under adipati pachayo, right? So let's say if you pay attention to something, so it will be under adipati pachayo. Right, okay? So today maybe we have 24 conditions. So I think we have this week. Next week is exam time, right? Is it? Yeah. Okay, so no. 11, we have 11. So another, after 11, then 18 is exam, test. Okay, not a big exam, but small test. So after 11, we have one session. Another 25, we have another session. So this means that we have 3 sessions. So in this case, we may just take about six per chair or 7. Okay, because we still need to go for some conclusion here. So any question on this, Adipati?
Saiji,
Yeah.
in this case, in what way can we differentiate that this is Aramana Pachaya or Adipati Pachaya? Because since they are very similar,
Aramana is the object. No. Aramana is the object. Adipati is not object, is the chanda virya. Chanda virya is the cetasika. Okay, chitta is chitta. Vimansa is a panya. It's also a cetasika here. Okay, object is like sense object. So the condition is different here. But when you are combining these two, then you have the two. Sometimes we have condition there actually is 2 conditions together. So here Aramana Dipati is Aramana and Adipati. So it's 2 conditions combined. So the thing is, when you're taking something, an object seriously, then you're under 2 in 1. Okay, 2 in 1 here.
so that means the predominance is object plus Chanda, Viriya, Chitta, or Vimamsa.
Yeah, okay. Either one.
So in
Maybe
support,
maybe let's say desire. You have desire, and the desire maybe desire on certain object. Maybe we can take it like this. You take the object seriously, maybe through the effort or desire or whatever. It's a combination of 2. So we have to think about an example here. But I don't think I see more. Maybe some of the Abhidhamma book will have more description, but I didn't read carefully on this. But later, maybe if we got time, we can explore more about this.
because
Okay.
for any of the consciousness to arise, there must be object, so there must be Aramana, or there must.
Yes.
So similarly, whether
Everything
you
will
have Chanda,
arise. Yes. So between the 24 condition, between A and B, right? A and B, then you have to find which is the condition, which is the linking between A and B, right? There might be object condition, there might be adipati condition, there might be hetu pachayo.
so
It
it could be
depends on which
simultaneously.
angle. Yeah, it depends on which angle we see. Of course, when the mind arises, there must be object. But if you look at for the object angle, then it's object condition. If you're looking at the desire angle, then it's a adipati. Can you follow?
Okay, so it's simultaneously both also are actually in the force is there lah. It's just that
Yeah, right.
okay.
So it's like what we say. I think you see this. I put the diagram at the back, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So like this, when a certain thing arises, there will base, there will be object, there will be preceding and following, and then there will be effect. Actually, when things appear, it's not just one condition. That's why the Buddha say, we exist. Anything appear in the world is depends on multiple conditions. All right, not single. So we have to look at which condition or which angle you are looking at. If you're looking at the object, then it's object condition. If you're looking at the base, then it's a base condition. If you look at the preceding, then it's a preceding condition. It depends on which how we see it or which angle you want to see. Or we use the word which viewpoint viewpoint. Can follow?
Yes, thank you.
So if your chanda is strong, then of course it's adipati. But if you're talking about at that time, it's just visible object. You see something, that's all. At that time, the desire is not strong. Then it's aramana pachaya. So when somebody kills something or steals something due to the hetu pachaya.
So if actually we are doing something, then it's very likely to be aramana pachaya lah. But if
I
we
mean,
have,
it's talking about if you're looking at the sense object, yes.
so like if we are studying Abhidhamma, definitely we must have the interest and the effort.
Yeah,
So
then it will
it's like
be
the chanda
chanda.
or viriya
Yes,
lah.
okay. Right.
Okay.
So this is very strong. So if we have this one, we can succeed everything, almost everything. Because if you don't have desire, you will not make effort, all right? Of you have desire, but you don't make the effort, you also cannot succeed. Okay.
But in
So
our case
before
of
you start to do anything, the desire must come first. That's why the desire is expressed like, remember when we studied Cetasika, I think it say like the hand stretch out, right? The hand stretch out is like the chanda. Okay. Other student, do you have questions? Those who never ask question. All right. Okay. All right. For those who want the Chinese, I send the Chinese to you. Okay. I already sent that. It's not my work. It's a Google Translate with the Noble AI. My Chinese not that standard to translate, but I did check through and modify some of the translation. Okay. Now, 4 and 5 is actually quite similar. Okay. So we call it Anantara. It's actually combined of two words, the sandhi here. Na antara. Antara means interval or space, all right? So na antara means no interval, no space. Okay. All right, somebody will read this one. Okay, so okay, Sister Hui Fun, are you around? You can join us in reading.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Anatara Pachaya is a condition that precedes its condition state without interval. It is the preceding condition. It is just like a prince immediately becomes a king when his king father has passed away. It is in a witty process where one consciousness with its cetasika is followed immediately by the next consciousness with its cetasika. After I consciousness, receiving consciousness will arise. The first jhana, then second jhana, and so on will arise. Purima kusala dhamma pachimanan kusalanan dhammanan anatara pachayana yena pachayo preceding wholesome states are related to subsequent wholesome state by way of contiguity condition. A meditator has experienced stream entry. The path consciousness, Magacita, arose and immediately gave way to fruition consciousness, Palacita, exemplifying Anattara Pachaya in spiritual transformation.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So this is just in any witty process you see. Okay, so for example, this one. We already see this one. So after Fido everything, then I consciousness, okay? After I consciousness, then receiving. So we call it Anantara. So between the Fido everything and I consciousness, there is no gap. Okay. So the between this one A, we will call it this is A, and I consciousness is B. So in between, what is the condition? So the condition is Anandara, no interval. So immediately. So how we translate Anandara? Proximity condition. Sometimes there are different translation. Yeah, proximity is okay. Contiguity. So I think just remember the Pali easier lah, because the English is a quite these two doesn't sound, it sound okay, but it's a Anandara Samantara is easier to understand. Okay, Anandara Samantara. Andara means interval. So Anandara means without interval, means without a space. All right. So after I consciousness receiving, so then you have the Javana. Right. So after I consciousness receiving, after receiving, investigating, and so on. After first Javana, then second Javana. Second Javana, third Javana. So in between, they will have all the Anantara, Ananta. Okay. So they will have this in a witty process. So that's why we have to learn witty process before coming for Paṭṭhāna. You see this only in the witty process. Okay, so the example here, let's look at the Pali. Actually, this is actually Anandara. I consciousness related to my element. So my element refer to the Sampatichana, all right? So after I consciousness, you have the Sampatichana, receiving consciousness, by the here translate as a contiguity, proximity, all right? So just remember the word Anandara Pacheyo. Okay. Then the Sota Vijnana, ear consciousness, and then also so on. Okay. Then Mano Dhatu is something. I think we just no need to focus so much on this. At least we need to know eye consciousness related to the receiving, which is using the word my element, Mano Dhatu. And then the associate states by the Anantara Pachayena Pachayo. So this is actually quite long, the Pali. Okay. It's all the way to the tongue, body, and this one is talking about Javana. So the Javana, earlier Javana Chitta, and with the later Javana Chitta, or earlier on Kusala, or earlier Javana, Akusala Javana, and then later the Akusala Javana. So this part is quite easy to read here. Purima Kusala Dhamma. Pachimanam Kusalanam Dhammanam. Anantara Pachena Pacheyo. So first Javana to second Javana, then so on. Then on Akusala, then you have this one, it will be on Kriya. Oh, this one, if we study more, we will see all this in future, okay? So anyway, Anantara means you see in the witty process. Or the last one is the conclusion, all right? Ye sam damana anantara. Ye dhamma upajanti chitta chetasika dhamma. Te dhamma te sam dhammanam anantara pachene na pacheyo. So any preceding state to the following state, all right? So the preceding related to subsequently states by this Anantara Pachayo. So whatever earlier come later to later, it's very easy. This means that in a witty process, anything come earlier and anything come later are later with the Anantara. That's the meaning only, actually. It's very simple. Okay? You will see in the witty process only. Can follow? Okay. Any question? If not, we go for Samantara. Okay, number 5. Worried. Sister Go? Yes, please read number 5.
Samanantara Pachaya is a condition that just precedes its condition state without interval. It is the preceding condition. It is similar to Anantara. The renowned Abhidhamma scholar, Venerable Jnana Tiloka, in his guide through the Abhidhamma Pitaka states, these two conditions are in reality identical with each other and different in name only. However, some commentators suggest that Samanantara Pachaya emphasizes the inevitability and fixed order of the mental process more strongly than the Anantara Pachaya.
Okay. So Anantara and Samantara are similar. Okay. So when you notice the 24 condition, actually, when we study in detail, they are 24, but in detail, actually, these two are similar. Okay. So later, you also notice that some were similar. Which one? The Ati, similar with the Avigata. Okay. Presence and with the non-disappearance. Okay, so this one pair here. So Nati, absent and Vigata, disappearance. So it's another. Okay. So out of 24 condition, when you study, you actually need to study how many? 24 minus 3, 21, okay? In fact, there are only 21 unique one. The rest are this Anantara, Samantara are same. Ati, Avigata are same. Nati, Vigata. Alright, so present and non-disappearance are same. Absent, 22 and 23 are same, right? So that's why we are talking about Anantara and Samantara are same. So just remember Pali easier rather than the English. Anantara, Samantara happen in the VT process, okay? Alright, so we are where are we now? Number 5 already. I think we will go for 6 and then we will stop. After that, we will look at other reference book. Okay. Next person. Jen, you can read this one. Jen, yes.
Yes. Sahajata Pachaya is a condition born together with its condition state. Sahajata means arises together. It is like candlelight and brightness that appear at the same time. 4 mental aggregates, chitta and chetasika, 4 great elements. At the rebirth linking time, the nama Paṭṭhāna plus chetasika and first karma jarupa, nama, chitta, and chetasika and chitta jarupa are born together. Mahabhuta and upadarupa are born together. The dependent rupas, upadarupa, depend on 4 mahabhuta-tarupas. As for Sahajata, Pachaya and Pachaya Upana appear at the same time.
Pachayupana.
Pachayupana appear at the same time.
Okay. So here is we are talking about like A and B. Okay. Like just now we say A and B. What is the relationship between A and B? Yes, here one is considered as a cause condition, another one is effect. But even cause and effect, but that's why we use the word condition is better. Condition A and B is a condition state. In between they are born together, means that they appear at the same time, arise together. Oh, that's why the Pali word jata. Jata is born. Saha is together. So born together means arises together. So A and B, condition and condition states. Just like when you light a candle, the candle is the light come and then at the same time the brightness appear. So simultaneously. Okay, the first one is mental aggregate, chitta chittasika. Mental aggregate will be Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana, right? Five aggregates. We already learned five aggregates in the very first chapter. So you have to refer to first chapter. Out of the five aggregate, the first one is Lupa, right? Then the four under the list of four is the mental aggregates, which is the Vedana, Vedana, Sanya, perception, Sankhara, mental formation, and Vijnana, consciousness. So we call it the four aggregates. Or very simple, we say chitta and chettasika. Remember, chitta and chettasika must arise together. So they are called sahajata condition. Then four great elements, Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, the earth, water, wind, fire, they also must arise together. And the rebirth linking, the Patisandhi Chitta, the Nama here means the Patisandhi Chitta and its Chettasika, and the first Kamajalupa. So when in the Patisandhi time, there will be one of the Lupa born of Kama. So we call it Kamajalupa. I better put the English. Kama produce materiality. It's a materiality lupa produced by the karma. Remember, we have four cause. Kama, chitta, udu, ahara. In the lupa, you have to go back to the lupa chapter. Kama, chitta, udu, ahara. So it's the lupa produced by karma at the rebirth linking. So this is the nama and lupa. In a way, means that in the rebirth linking, the nama lupa will arise together. Nama is patisandhi chitta, rebirth linking, and then the chettasika with the chettasika, and then the lupa means kamaja lupa. And then in other time, when like you say you're thinking something or whatever, not at the rebirth linking time, at normal time, then your nama means your mind, chitta chettasika, and when your chitta arise, the lupa will also arise. So we call it chitta ja lupa. So this is called mind produce materiality, chitta ja lupa. Okay. So it's one pair here. So they are born together, nama and lupa. Okay, just very easy. Think about nama and lupa are born together. This lupa will be referred to the chittaja lupa. Then Mahabhuta and Upada Rupa are born together. But Upada Rupa depends on the four Mahabhuta. So when you learn to Paṭṭhāna, you notice that you have to apply all your previous knowledge about Rupa, about Chitta and Chettasika. Okay. For Sajata, Pachaya and Pachayupana appear together. So we go for this. So you can refer to this one. Samantara is same. Okay. So the first one will be four mental aggregate, all right? Let's refer to this one. Chattaro Kanda Alipino, right? Then Chattaro Mahabhuta, four great elements. In the Okanti Kane and the rebirth at the rebirth linking conception time, Nama Rupa is Anyamanya, mutually Sajada, born together. So Sajata is called connaissance, how do you put it? Connaissance condition. Then when the chitta arise, so chitta sakalupa, and then with the produced matter, my produced matter are born together by Sajata. Mahabuddha, and then Upada Rupa. Okay, and derived matter also born together. And then this one explains sometimes material are related to immaterial. Sometimes are not related. Okay, not related means during the Pawati time. Okay. Anyway, just go for a little bit extra knowledge you can get from here. So don't worry for Paṭṭhāna lah. I think I will not ask so much in the exam. I only give you more extra information, not for this exam, alright? This exam will not have Paṭṭhāna. Okay, this is just some extra information for you to understand what's the meaning of Sahajata. Okay, any question about it? We will stop here and we will go for the other reference. Just very simple, think about things about what condition and condition state they are arise together. So which one? So in terms of in the mind will be 4 mental aggregates. In terms of the body will be 4 great elements. In terms of liver thinking, then the Kamaja Rupa and Nama. Okay, in terms of normal time when you have mind occurring, then will be Chittaja Rupa. And then in the body there will be Mahabuddha and Upada Rupa. So you have to apply your knowledge on Chitta, Chittasika and Rupa here. So I think we'll stop here. This is if you can understand this, then the rest will be quite simple. You have to go and read some more or watch this recording again. So we 5 minutes break and then later we go for other books, okay? So 5 minutes break. Okay. Now you can see this is the fundamental of Abhidhamma, how they describe the Pachaya and Pachayuppana, condition and condition states. So all these are six hetu, which is the Chetasika, and in detail is this one 71 Chitta and so on, 51 Chetasika. Metaborn, mind, we had two, and this one. Pramana is also like this. So this is very detailed and is for those who are really interested in to go very detailed. So actually in my time when we learn Abhidhamma for the BA level, we really have to memorize this one, part of the exam. Of course now I also cannot remember so long already. Okay. So if you want to read more, you go for fundamental Abhidhamma and then you read what is Adipati. Okay. Pachaya is what? Pachayuppana is what? Okay, so even Adipati is A and B and C and D. What is Anantara? Anantara is easier to understand. 89 Chitta and 52 Chetasika they precede. Pachayuppana is 89 Chitta and 52 Chetasika that follow. This is easy to remember. So Sajada born together. Pachaya is 89 Chitta and 52 Chetasika. Pachayuppana 89 Chitta 52 Chetasika. My born matter, karma born matter at rebirth moment. Okay. And there is a mind to mind matter, matter to matter, mind matter to and vice versa. This is just for extra knowledge, and if you want, you can read. Okay. I think we better focus more on the explanation in this book. Okay, we can read this one. Okay, next student. Guide 14. Sister Sumitra Khan, you can read this one. This
Guide
is
to
on the okay. So okay. Please read. Yeah.
root condition. 1 is a condition where a conditioning state functions like a root by imparting firmness and fixity to the conditioned states. The conditioning states in this relation are the 6 mental factors known as roots. See 3, guide number 5. In the 3 unwholesome roots, greed, hatred, and delusion, and the three beautiful roots, non-greed, non-hatred, and non-delusion, which may be either wholesome or indeterminate. The conditioned states are the mental states associated with each root and the connascent material phenomena. Connascent material phenomena are those born of karma at the moment of rebirth linking, and those born of consciousness during the course of existence. Just as the root of a tree are...
Yeah, let me go forward the page. Okay, right. You can read, yeah.
The basis for a tree's existence, growth, and stability, so these roots give rise to the conditioned states and make them firm and steady.
Okay, so this is the explanation for Hetupacheyo. So let's look for, you have to search for it. So because it's actually divided to different category here. The next one will be, okay, object condition. Okay, it's a condition where the condition state as object causes other states, the condition states, to arise, taking it as their object. So the 6 classes of object are the conditioning states in this relation, and the corresponding chitta, cetasika are the condition states. So this is the example of explanation for the object condition. Then there will be, okay, predominant, okay? Though you can see this one, all right. So next student. Sister Lee Guat Ngo. Yeah.
Okay. Predominant condition. Of the two types of this condition, object predominant aramana dipatti is a condition where the conditioning state as object dominates over the mental state which take it as their object. Only those objects which are esteemed, cherished, or strongly desired can become the conditioning state in this relation. This condition is virtually identical with the object decisive support condition, differing from it only slightly in the conditioning forces, while the latter has the force of being a strongly efficacious cause for the arising of the chitta and cetasikas. The former had the force of strongly attracting and nominating those states.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
So here,
thank you.
yeah, okay. This is the adipati, predominant. So just now we see this Aramanapati, Aramanadipati. Is a Aramana and also Adipati. So here explained already, as the object is dominates over the mental states, refer to those objects which are esteemed, cherished. That's why just now talking about we take the object seriously. All right. So it's actually quite same with another one. So we will see this one decisive support is a Upanisaya. So we will see it later. Not yet. All right. Aramana with the Upanisaya. So this decisive support condition. Okay. And this is another one. So Sahajata Adipati. So you see already just now desire, chanda, energy, viriya, chitta, and investigation, right? Vimansa. Only one of these can take on the role of predominant condition on a given occasion, and then only the jhana chittas with 2 or 3 roots. The condensed mental and material phenomena are the conditioned states. So this is the one just now we are talking about the desire, effort, mind, chitta, and vimansa. So it's called Sahajata Adipati, where the conditioned states dominates the conditioned states connaissance with self. Means that the A and B, they are born together and they are dominate. That's all. How about others? I think connaissance. Yeah. Oh, this is the Sahajata. So you have to find the book here and read. Okay, this is Sahajata. Okay, Sister Sharon, you can read this one. This is the Sahajata.
Connaissance condition is a condition where a conditioning state on arising causes the conditioned states to arise simultaneously with itself. This is compared to the flame of a lamp, which on arising causes the light, color, and heat to arise along with it. This condition may be divided into 3 types, as is done in the above text, or it may be more finely divided into 5 types. 1. Each mental state, chitta or chittasika for the associated mental states. 2. Each mental state for the connaissance material phenomena. 3. Each of the 4 great essentials for the other 3 great essentials. 4. Each of the 4 great essentials for derived material phenomena. And 5. At the moment of rebirth linking, the heart base for the resultant mental states, and the latter in turn for the heart base.
Okay, thank you. So this is a little bit more detail on Sahajata. So you all can just copy and write down on the notes and near to the Sahajata place. Okay. Any more? This is Sahajata, and then there's Anyamaya. So the way they divide is different. So it's not 1 to 24. So we have to look for it. Okay, I think that's enough. Because when we learn the condition, one time you also cannot remember. So basically just remember Hetu is very simple. Just remember is greed, hatred, delusion. All right. Non-greed, non-hatred, non-delusion. It's only 6 of them. So just a key point like this, very easy. Aramana is object. All right. There's a sense object. So just sense object or all objects. Adipati means 4 of them. Chanda, Viriya, Chitta, Vimansa. Okay, these 4. Or it can be the object here. So Aramana, Adipati can be object. Anything we take seriously, it can be Adipati. Okay, and then the story of Prince Janaka. Anantara is happen in Viti process. Okay. So Samantara also happen in Viti process, means preceding and the following without interval next to each other. So we call it like, kind of like immediate, right? So one finish, another one, like you see the Javana, and like eye consciousness, then receiving consciousness, or first Javana, then second Javana. That's the meaning. And Samantala is quite same, but some commentators say is more fixed order and more strongly. And then the next one is Sajada, means you have to think about which things that appear together, born together. Like the 4 mental aggregates, we in brief say Chitta and Chittasika are born together. Our 4 great elements, earth, water, fire, and wind, born together. Rebirth linking, your Patisandhi Chitta and the first is a Kamaja Rupa, born together. And then the Nama and Chitta. Okay, Nama means Chitta, Chittasika, and the material Rupa, materiality produced by the mind. Chitta Ja Rupa. Chitta is a mind. Ja is produced, are born together. Then Mahabhuta and Upada Rupa. Right, so 4 great elements and derived Rupa. So you have to look back at the Rupa are born together. So I hope you can digest this one, because if you don't digest this one, other condition will be difficult, because there are some Nisaya, Anyamaya. Some are quite similar with this. There are a lot of repetitions. So if you can study in advance, will be helpful. Okay, so we stop. Sister Chin Si Yin. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, you want
saya
to
G
Can I
Oh
ask a
yeah.
question?
Yes, okay,
Okay,
yes.
in the Sahajata condition read just now in CMA, the last one, right? At the moment of rebirth thinking, the heart base for the resultant mental states, and then and the latter is intern for the heart base. How is this heart base?
Hadiawatu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
in your notes, right? Basically we talk about at the rebirth linking, nama, patisandi, chitta plus chatasika, and first kamaja rupa, right? Is this equivalent to the number 6 in CME?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
number
In the
5 in
rebirth
CME.
linking one. Yes. In the rebirth linking, of course, you must have the rebirth linking mind. Yeah. And then there will be this heart base, Hadiawatu. Actually, in the Lupa, I didn't mention about the how the different Kalapa, the Lupa group, they will arise, and which the Lupa, they will have different groups. So I think maybe, let's see. If we look at the fundamental, maybe we can see. Okay. Okay, which is the Lupa page. No, this is a Butu. So when in the Lupa, when it arise, it actually arises in one group. Okay. All right. Remember, in my notes I already last time when about material group, they arise together, cease together, have in common. Okay. So this is same with the condition kamaja, chitta, utuhara, 4 condition. Right. So this is the kamaja lupa. You will see on page 62. So will be this watu dasaka. Okay. Basis decade. So means that in normally when we born, of course, the eye will not be there, ear will not be there, all right? But we will have minimally, we have the body, and the female or male will be there, and also the heart base will be there, and also there will be, this is to do with the life faculty, okay? So basically, we have life faculty, number 1, and then the body, and also this watu dasaka. So this is referred to the heart base here. So this is a kamaja lupa were born due to our karma. Okay, Shini?
Okay, understand. Thank you.
So you have to refer to this page here, 61 or 62. So Chichaja is those lupa born of the cheetah, all right? I didn't go through this one yet, all right? But it's, since in a Paṭṭhāna, we just go briefly. Because I try to make a little bit simple for you all. Because I'm afraid if we go through this, it will be a lot things for you all to remember. All right. Okay. If no, we just go for. You still have to read and digest and read other books also. Okay. Try to digest. Sister, what Chin do you want to share? So I make you as a. Okay.
Yes, please share.
Okay. I make you. You want to share?
Oh, no. Using your slide.
Okay. Next time you all should make your own notes, make your own chanting. Then I don't need to control. All right.
Then Saji, just share with us, then next time we share ourselves.
But actually, I want to revise this one. I think there's some English mistake, so I still have to go through it. No time yet because busy with the Abhidhamma notes. Okay, so you can recite. Can you open your video? So it's okay. I think you all are very shy
Okay.
now. Switch off all your video. Next week, remember next week we will have a kind of like group photo before the exam. So please turn on all your video next week. Okay. Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Kamayachana, forgiveness of faults. Kayena vacha chittena pamadena maya katang achayang kama me bate puripanya tata kata. Kayena vacha chittena pamadena maya katang achayang kama me dama santitika akalika. Kayena vacha chittena pamadena maya katang achayang kama me saha punyaketa anudara. But
Please say Pali and
sharing
English,
merits,
okay?
sharing
Pali
merits with
English.
all beings. Okay. Imano punya bagam Sabasatanam dema imano punya bagam sabasatanam dema imano punya bagam sabasatanam dema idano nyatinam hotu sukita hotu nyatayo idano nyatinam hotu sukita hotu nyatayo Idam no nyatinam hotu sukita hotu nyatayo.
Say in English, please. Yeah.
Let the merits go to our relatives. May our relatives be happy.
Okay.
Sharing the merits with Eva. Akasata chabumata Devanagamahitika punyang tang anumotitwa chirang rakantu sasanam akasata chabumata Devanagamahitika punyang tang anumotitwa chirang rakantu desanam akasata chabumata Devanagamahitika Punyang tang anumotitwa chirarakantu ma paranti. Blessing. Ayura roya sampati saga sampati mevacha ato nibbana sampati iminate samijatu. Blessing to the world. Devo vasatu kalena sabha sampati hotu cha pito bhavatu loko cha raja bhavatu damiko. Paṭṭhāna aspiration. Ada imaya patipadaya jaya maranama parimuchisane idame punyang asavakaya baham hotu idame punyang nibbanasa pachayo hotu idame silang manggapala nyanasa pachayo hotu Imena puna kamena mame bala samagamo satang saga samagamo hotu yavani bana patiya Buddha sasanang chiram titatu Buddha sasanang chiram titatu Buddha sasanang chiram titatu Sadhu,
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 sadhu.
sadhu. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next week who will be in charge? Has Brother Lee, have you do it already? Sharing merits, Brother Lee?
Yes, I did it
Okay.
last week.
Last week. Oh, last week.
No, few weeks.
Jen, few weeks ago. How about Jen? If you are not absent from the class, we'll be around next week.
Next week I'm around, but I'm not sure I'm ready for the test or not.
Ah, the next week is not the test, right?
Next week is not the test.
Okay.
I will be prepared.
You're exam nervous already.
I'm nervous.
So it's to test how much you all really follow, or sometimes because some of you say I will listen to the YouTube recording. I was thinking, how many will really listen to the YouTube recording? Just to catch you all.
Saji, your
Okay.
test format is how?
Oh, I already sent in the WhatsApp just now. It's quite same with the, I think, first exam. Yeah. First one. All right. Not so difficult, not so easy. Too easy also not good. Too difficult also not good. Middle way. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. So see you. If you're interested in meditation, join me on Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
Buddha
thank you,
Sasana
Saji.
Chiranti
Thank you, Saji.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Good night.
Thank you, Saji.
Thank you, Saji.
Thank
Okay.
you,
Thank you,
Saji.
Saji.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Sayaji. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Take care. Good night.
Thank you, Saji.
Oh yes, Jen. How are you?